Hello and welcome to Update Novi. We are on location today with the Honorable Mayor Bob Gatt. Welcome, Mayor.
Well, no, let me say welcome to you and everybody out in TV land.
I don't know if we've ever done this before.
Well, not in my tenure as mayor. This is the first for me, and I am thrilled and honored that you would come up here and see this beautiful facility.
I haven't even said where we are yet.
Well, you want to say it or do you want me to say it? Maybe they can tell by
Well, you know what? We talk several times on the show that the mayor, I don't want to say is a volunteer position because it's not anymore, but is an elected part-time position, and that you actually do have a day job. And we happen to be at your day job, let me see if I get it right, the Oakland County Animal Shelter and Pet Adoption Center.
That's exactly right. And that's where we are. And we're in a brand new facility. We just opened up in October of last year. And so we've only been here a few months, and it's a fabulous place for the animals to be housed while they're waiting for their forever friends.
So we'll make sure that people don't think we're just like going to go on the road and go visit wherever.
No.
We're not just here because it's your day job, although that's a very important part of who you are and your relationship with the county and the city. But we're here because this facility, an Oakland County facility, is open to all residents of Novi.
Absolutely, and I'm of the opinion that a lot of people in Novi don't even know we exist.
Okay.
If they're looking for an animal, if they're looking for a dog or a cat, I would urge them all to come up here. It's only a half-hour ride at the most, and we have a plethora of dogs and cats looking for forever homes.
Forever home. Yeah, I got it.
Forever.
Of which I will not be taking one home.
Well, we are putting one in your car as we...
Yeah, no way. The car is locked.
Little cute poodle. No,
Yeah.
we have ways to open the car. That's
Chief Molloy probably would have much more to say about that than I would.
Well,
so
I have spoke with the chief, and he's expecting...
He's good with it.
He's expecting little Fifi when he gets home.
And it would never be named Fifi, just letting you know.
It's a cute little French poodle.
But anyways, why don't you share with us, Mayor, about the services here, a little bit about what you do, because in addition to...
Let's talk about the law first, okay?
Okay, that's
because
good.
Even if the people in Novi are not looking for a dog or a cat, those people in Novi who have a dog, they should know that the law, the Michigan state law, demands that any dog 4 months of age or older have a current dog license. And in Novi, that dog license is the Oakland County dog license.
So even though people come to the city of Novi to get their dog license, and they can at the treasurer's counter.
They can come to the treasurer's counter, they can do it online, or they can come here, or lots of veterinary offices where they might take their animal, also sell our licenses. But it's a law, they must have it.
How much are those licenses?
Well, they're $10.50 if your dog is spayed or neutered. If not, it's $18.
Okay.
And that's for a calendar year beginning January 1 of the year we're in through December 31st. Some licenses can be purchased for 3 years, but then you need a 3-year rabies vaccination. To get a license, you have to have a current rabies vaccination. And frankly, that's why the law is in effect.
I was going to ask you why that is.
Yeah, you know, the law is a 1919 law, so it's almost 100 years old now. And 100 years ago, there were so many cases of rabies that the legislature said we have to stop that. And the way to stop it is demand that the dog owners get their vaccinations. So, and the current law has parroted that. You must have a vaccination, and then you purchase a license. So
how many licensed dogs are there in Oakland County?
Well, we sell about 60, 65, 70,000 licenses a year, which sounds like a tremendous amount of licenses. But here's the deal. Only about 20%, 2 out of 10 dog owners license their dog. And that's a terrible compliance rate. So what we do, and what we have done for the last 25 years or so, your license, I told you the prices, and that's only through June 1st. Now keep in mind, on January 1st, your license from last year, your license last year has gone, it's expired. So now we're going to give you 5 months to get a new license with no penalty. On June 2nd, license fees go up to $33, no exceptions. All of our license fees are the Board of Commissioners, they're the ones who set those. So on June 2nd, we hire a bunch of college kids to go out into the Oakland County resident neighborhoods, and we know where a dog license is purchased, and then if we see evidence of a dog at a home where we know that there is no license, then you're given a courtesy ticket, and you're given a period of time, a couple of weeks, to take care of that courtesy ticket. You still have to pay the $33. After a couple of weeks, then we send an animal control officer, who are deputized individuals, and they will write you a real ticket, and then you have to go to court. So I'm urging all Novi residents, for your own sake, to save a few bucks, and for your neighbors. You know, Cheryl, if you were walking down the street and a dog bit you, and we don't know who owns the dog, and it didn't have a license, you're going to have to get rabies shots. Very expensive and very painful.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Huh,
So
okay.
It's very important that everybody comply with the law. It's a matter of public safety, frankly.
Okay. So that's the licensing side. This is just dogs, not cats.
The law does not provide that cats have to have a license, and so we certainly don't license cats, no.
Okay. So this is just dogs, but obviously this facility is dogs, cats, rabbits, goats, whomever, whatever. Chickens, do you regulate chickens too? Because people in Oakland County have
County
chickens.
Animal Shelter.
How about horses?
Yes, livestock, cows, horses, sheep, goats. We get them all, because Oakland County at one time was a very rural.
Ferrets too.
Ferrets? Yeah, we get ferrets there. We get snakes. We just had a couple parrots on our desk yesterday.
I said ferrets, not ferrets.
I know you said ferrets. We do get ferrets, but we get parrots too. We get all kinds of animals up here, but primarily it's a dog and cat adoption center.
Well, that makes sense.
And if you're looking for a dog or cat, you ever hear the expression, don't shop, adopt?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd like to say I made that up, but I didn't. That's been around a long time. But if you go to a pet store, and I'm not going to knock any pet stores, but if you go to a pet store, you might pay $2,000, $3,000 for a dog. Mm-hmm. Up here, a dog with all of its shots, if it's spayed and neutered, it's all ready to go, $136.50. You can't beat that. A cat, $57.50.
Does that include its license for the year too?
Yeah, that does include its license. It does include its license.
It's a great
and rabies
bargain.
shot, and it comes fully vetted.
So, how do you get the animals that are here for adoption? So you and I quickly went in and looked at two of the areas. We went here in the cats, and I'm not a cat fan.
Cheryl doesn't like the cats. But
don't like judge me for that.
I'm not judging you, but I'm a cat person, as you know.
So I'm going to get all these hate things. People are going to go, I can't believe Cheryl Walsh-MOLLOY doesn't like cats. It's not that I don't like them, I just don't want
We're
one.
going to bring a cat out here in a little bit.
But there's some that we were seeing.
Yeah.
That one was 11 years old, and it was it was beautiful cat. It seemed very quiet, docile, was just beautiful. How does a cat like that, did its owner pass away possibly and family didn't want it? I'm just wondering
All the above.
Okay.
All the above.
I only said one thing, though.
But in my mind, I'm 3 steps ahead of you always. So we get cats, owners pass away and the family don't want them. We get cats and dogs where the owner is moving and can't take them with them. We get stray animals that are found on the street and people bring them to us. And we get owners surrendered. People just don't want them anymore for whatever reason. So any way they come in, we take care of them here. Keeping in mind that this is not a hospital. If an animal comes in too sick for us, we can't take it. Or if an animal that we have becomes too sick, we can't care for it. So, but this is our slow time right now. We only have about 65, 70 dogs in the facility. We have about 65 or 70 cats here also. In the summertime, we have room here for 150 dogs and 140 cats. And most of the time in the summer months, we're completely filled.
Why summer? Why is summer a bigger?
Well, you know, I don't. The cats and dogs are breeding more in the warmer weather, and so
that makes sense. So would you have more puppies and kittens then?
Yes,
in the summer months?
Many more kittens. Puppies, we don't get too many of. For some reason, they're given away before they get up here. Although we're going to bring a puppy on here in a little bit too. We do have a couple little pit bull puppies right now with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so afraid I'm going to get hate mail. It's not that I don't like cats. I'm gonna
I love
confess
cats.
something to you.
Your mayor loves cats and your mayor loves dogs. Your mayor loves all animals.
I'm gonna confess something. You're hearing it right here. I am afraid of cats.
Can you get that? This is what my cat did to me. So
exactly.
It's not to be afraid. You just have to be.
And you know how, like, when they pounce or they get that their arched back, it scares me. You never know what they're going to do.
And you know,
they could be loving and be sitting, and then they.
Just yesterday, I was talking to one of my staff members. I said, you know, my cat got me. I thought I was faster, and this lady said, just remember, Bob, cats catch birds. You know, and how fast is a bird? So cats are fast. Cats are predators, you know.
So it's not that I am.
But they're beautiful. They're beautiful
afraid.
animals. And for those people out there who love cats, you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't love cats, that's okay too, because we have plenty of dogs for you to come on up here too. Don't shop, adopt.
So I will tell you, it's the first time I've been here. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, and I'm sure that we'll take a little tour, but I'm just looking at the artwork that's up here, the flooring. I did wonder what these two stations were. I thought this was kind of interesting as to what these were.
Well, these are kiosks out here. Now in the spring, our lines will be out the door for people coming up here to buy licenses.
Really?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I told you, we sell, 60, 70,000.
So do not all cities offer the option to purchase it right there?
Some do, some don't.
Okay.
Some do, some don't. So out the door, people, and the lines, take some time. We offer the opportunity to come here and go online and purchase a license without waiting in line. Then they could just walk out the door and swipe a credit card. Or they can come in here and instead of looking all around, they can go to the kiosk and take a look and see every animal that we have in the shelter. And if they find one they like, then they can go see it. So it's brand new. We're not 100% certain how popular they will be yet, but I believe they're going to be very popular. And I got to give a kudo to Brooks Patterson, my boss, right? It was his idea to build the shelter. We used to be housed in a building that was 40, 50 years old. It was outdated. The animals weren't housed in modern facilities. It stunk very bad in the kennel area. Here we have air exchangers. We get new air 5 times an hour. All the air conditioned air, all the heated air is being exchanged 5 different times an hour. So they spared no expense, the county, and you're all county residents. I am too. And this is a beautiful facility. Costs a little over $15 million.
So I'm sure you had an open house when you opened in October. Are you going to look to do anything in the spring that maybe we could let people know, or where you could do events that they could come up here? And you
know what we're going to do in the spring? Twice a year, the BISSELL Corporation sponsors an event called Empty the Shelter. Not just here in Oakland County, all around the state, actually. Almost all the shelters have it. And all the animals are free that day. All the animals are free. Even the license fee, BISSELL pays for all that. So it's sometime in April. I don't have the date with me, but maybe I can get it to you. We can put it on our website or something.
Okay. I've got a few questions in my head. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, Mayor GATT is going to share more about what's going on here at the Oakland County Animal Shelter and Pet Adoption Center.
Yes.
Easy peasy. Stay tuned.
Hello, I'm Audrey from Compass Self-Storage. I'm the general manager. We'd love for you to stop by and take a tour. We have temporary storage as well as great promotions. We're located on Grand River Avenue. Our nearest crossroad is Meadowbrook Road.
Welcome back to Update Novi. We're here at the Oakland County Animal Shelter and Pet Adoption Center. And what is this dog's name here, Mayor?
Where's this dog's name, Pat?
This dog actually doesn't have a name yet.
We're going to call him Puppy.
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 Oh.
Yeah, Puppy's with us. He's fairly new with us.
Okay.
He's going to be up for adoption soon.
Okay.
But he is.
So he's not up for adoption right now?
He's a pit bull mix.
Okay.
Which means that only rescue organizations can adopt him. But if
Okay.
somebody was interested, we would turn them on to the rescue organization, and this puppy could go home with them.
Okay.
Hey, before we go too much further, in our first segment, I told everybody licenses were 136, not licenses, an adoption was
Adoption.
136.50. Well, they're 139.50. Okay.
You got that 6 and the 9?
I got the 6 and the 9. It was upside down, and I'm dyslexic. So.
I'm sure if somebody from Novi came and wanted that, though, the mayor would pay that extra.
Well, it's 139.50.
So how does a dog like Buddy, or Puppy, sorry, I'm calling him
Puppy.
Buddy, Puppy, come to the shelter?
This was owner give up. This was an owner. Somebody owned this dog. I think there's 2 of them here. And
How old is this dog?
how old is this?
This dog is probably about 4 months.
4 months, okay. Okay. He's
Yeah.
awful cute.
He's very cute. We could arrange for you, Cheryl.
I'm good.
You could have Puppy at home.
No, I'd like a little, like a lap
So you don't
dog,
like
a little
cats?
Westie, or like, I'd like something little.
Well,
Like a Westie
this
or
is pretty
Schnauzer.
little.
Yeah, no, he's gonna get big though, Mayor.
He's not going to get huge.
So anyways, he's
No.
super cute though. So a dog like Puppy comes in, you check him out, make sure he's had all his shots, everything, etc. You spay or neuter, you make sure that.
Any animal that leaves our shelter is spayed or neutered before they leave.
Okay.
We have 1 full-time doctor and 2 part-time doctors, or actually 3 part-time doctors on staff and 3 full-time vet techs. And so we have a full staff of veterinarian care for all of our animals.
You are so cute.
Yeah, he's being good too, isn't he?
Yeah, he's being very good.
Yeah, he likes the mayor.
Yeah, he does like the mayor. So while the animals are here, I've looked at the facility. It's beautiful, by the way, super clean, beautiful. You obviously work here. I'm sorry, what is your name?
My name's Pat Riley.
You're gonna have to talk right in here.
My name's Pat Riley.
Pat's one of our part-time employees. He's a dog trainer. He helps us with
the
all
dogs
of our...
don't just, so people know, they don't just sit in a cage.
No.
I'm sure they're walked or exercised and taken great care of while they're here, right?
Cheryl, every one of our dogs, except the ones who are here in quarantine, are taken outside and let to, see the outdoors and be walked every single day.
Okay.
But having said that, they're only outside for an hour or so, and remember, there's 24 hours in a day, so they sit in their cages most of the time. Everything's kept clean, everything is beautiful, as you said, but these animals are looking for homes.
So do you have volunteers that help, or how, thank you. Mm-hmm. Thanks. Mayor, Mr. Mayor, how do...
Yeah, okay, let me tell you, we have a volunteer staff that come in and help walk the animals and help clean the cages and so on.
Okay.
But more importantly, or I shouldn't say importantly, but most helpful is we have 12 Oakland County inmates, they're trustees, who come every single day. They come at 7:30 in the morning, they're here till almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 365 days a year. Christmas.
A trustee, I don't understand.
A trustee is a prisoner
Okay.
who has gained the status of being a trustee
Gotcha.
because they're not in jail for a violent crime or anything, and
Okay.
they've been good in jail. So they want to become trustees, and they do. So they come here, and they are so good with their animals. They clean all the cat cages.
Oh,
they
that's
clean
wonderful.
all the dog cages.
That's a great program.
It's a great program. It's free to the listening audience, and the trustees, lots of them will come back after they're out of jail, and they want to adopt a dog.
Well, it's
or
probably therapeutic for them as
Very
well, being able
yes.
to work with the animals, and
No question.
so that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
a great
Yeah.
win-win for you and for
Yeah,
those.
and it's 365 days a year. You see,
Right.
you can't count on a volunteer coming on Christmas morning
Right.
or a snowstorm or whatever. The trustees here every day.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Is there anything else you want to share about the
Well, I wanted to
adoption
bring
center?
a cat on board. I know.
We can see those. We'll
Yeah.
I'm sure we can go in
Angela,
there and get some.
Can you bring a little kitten out?
There you go.
Yeah.
So, anything else you want to share though?
Well, just our hours of operation, okay? So we are open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Monday through Friday, we're open to the public from 10 in the morning until 5 o'clock at night. On Saturday, we're open from 10 in the morning until 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Saturdays, I'm assuming, is a pretty busy day for you.
Saturday is a very busy day for us. It's probably the busiest day of the week.
So I see these rooms around, like there's a community room, there's another little room. I'm assuming when someone comes to look at a dog, similar to a pet store, you have a little room, they can play, interact with the dog to see if the dog or cat would be good with children, etc.
Exactly. You will find on the end of all of our dog rows and our cat rows that there is a room, a family room we call it, where you can bring your family in. You can even bring your own dog from home and see if the dog you're looking for gets along with that. Yeah.
Sure.
And of course, you're free to take them outside. You're free to walk them. Our community room is brand new. We didn't have this in our old building, and I'm sure that the guys are going to take video of all this, so they'll see it. But in that community room, we're going to have adoption events. In inclement weather, Pat and other people will take the, bring it over here, Angela. They'll take the dogs in there and we'll, exercise them right in there.
Nice.
So outside, we have 12 pens. We have a big dog park.
She is cute.
So cats and dogs are always getting what they need here.
She's super cute. Now, how old would she be?
She's about 3 months old. Her name is Peaches.
Peaches. So how did Peaches come here?
Can I hold Peaches? Yeah, pardon me?
How did Peaches come here?
Well, I'm not sure. Owner give up, or is this a stray?
She was a stray.
A stray. So somebody found her walking around and brought her here, and this is now we should know that we'll take any dog that comes in.
Okay.
But cats, we have a capacity. 140 cats is our capacity. And in the summertime, we're usually there. If you bring a cat to us and we are at capacity, we will take your name and your address and your phone number, and we will call you just as soon as we drop below that capacity. So
that you could bring it back.
So that you can bring it back, yeah.
Now, how about claws on cats? Do you declaw them?
No, we don't declaw them here.
Okay.
You know that there's a lot of people who believe that declawing a cat is cruel and unusual.
Okay.
There are some people that want to see a law that makes it illegal. Now, I don't adhere to that. I believe that if you have a cat at home and people I know in the veterinary business tell me it doesn't hurt the cat at all to have it done. But it's a personal,
cute.
yeah. And she's purring. She's very happy.
Is she?
So yeah.
She's super cute.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of cute animals down here. Listening audience, viewing audience, to come down and grab yourself a family forever friend, as Mayor would say.
Forever friend. Peaches is looking for a home. You can have Peaches today if you want to come up here.
Yep, there you go. Thanks for taking the time.
No, thank you. Thanks for coming up here, and thank you all for putting up with me. But I love this place.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful facility. I would encourage you the website for people to find out if they're interested when your open house in the spring is going to be.
oakgov.com/petadoption.
Okay.
Okay, we can put that on the screen, but it's oakgov.com/petadoption. It has every answer to any question you might have about us.
Okay. But the big message too is get your license for your puppies.
Get your license. Get your license before June 2nd, because they go up to $33, and we're going to come out and we're going to leave you a courtesy ticket.
And come on up today, because you can have Peaches. She could be all yours. And if she's already gone, I'm sure there's another orange or watermelon or somebody to come adopt.
In June, July, August, September, we'll have hundreds of these for you to look at.
Thank you for joining us. As always, we thank you for your interest and engagement in our Novi. Until next time, take care.